Okay, so we have our poster, we have it all finished, everything is ready to go, and we're ready to prepare it for printing. Now, normally what I would do here is save it as a PDF, and then I actually go in and edit the PDF to change the size of the PDF canvas so that there's a 1-inch margin around all sides. But what I've realized is that you may not have access to the actual software that does that. I think it has to be a licensed version. So I'm going to show you how to really quickly change it in PowerPoint before we actually convert it to a PDF. And it's going to look like we're undoing some of the first steps that we did, but I promise we're not, and it's a really simple fix. So what we're going to do is you have everything the way that you want it on your poster, and the size is still that original 2 inches shorter than what we want it to be, 1 inch shorter on each side. So what we're going to do is go back to our Design tab, back to Slide Size and Page Setup, and we're going to change this to the actual size. So we're going to change this to 42 and 34. Now this is important. When we say OK, it's going to ask if you want to scale content. You're going to say no. So say don't scale. So all that did was just extend the margins of our poster a bit larger. But the problem is that now we have color all around, and as I said before, the printer cannot print to the edge, so it's going to look odd. So here's what we do, and it's pretty simple. We're going to go up to Format Background, make sure you have Solid Fill selected, and we're going to change our color back to white. So, oh no, we've undone what we did, but I promise we have not. So we're going to do that really quickly. Now we're going to add a text box. So we're going to go to Home, Text Box, and just make a text box up in the corner here. It doesn't matter what size it is. Go up to Shape, Format, and right here you'll see the dimensions of the text box. We're going to put in those first dimensions that we used for our slide, the dimensions with the 2 inches subtracted. So for my height, I want it to be 32, and for my width, I want it to be 40. So I'm going to hit enter, and you'll see that that makes a text box that's the same size as our original poster. Now we're just going to click on Arrange, Align, Center, and then again Align, and Align Middle. So that's put our text box in exactly the right spot that we need it. So now, to make that color come back, all we're going to do is go up here to Shape Fill. We're going to reselect our color that we had before. Then we're going to go back over to Arrange, and see where it says Send Backward? You're going to click this little drop down arrow and say Send to Back. And there we go. So now our poster is back exactly the way that we wanted it. Everything looks fine here, and we have that nice 1-inch margin around the outside. So the last thing that we're going to want to do for this is actually convert this PowerPoint slide to a PDF. So you're going to come up to where you have your Save options, File. You're going to say File, Save As. This is going to drop down a link here, and this is where you can type in and you make sure first that you can save this as a PowerPoint file. So first, make sure that it's saved the way you want it as a PowerPoint file. Once you have made sure that this is saved, you're going to go back up to File, and this time click Export. And then here you'll see File Format options, and you're going to change this to PDF. And then all you have to do is tell it where you want it to be, and click Save. It's going to process it, and if we go over to where we saved it, and we open up the PDF, there it is, with that white margin and exactly the way that we wanted it. Always make sure you check your PDF file to make sure it looks like you want it to, and then once you've checked it and everything looks good, you're ready to email this file right to the printing department. I hope this has been helpful for you, and I hope it helps you understand how to create these large-scale posters. If you have any questions, definitely get in touch with your instructor. She can get in touch with me, and we can figure it out. Good luck.